Okay, today we're going to do a demonstration of getting weather data off the internet. So you want to do a Google search for climate summaries. And there's a good web page that has some of the western states. So we'll do a western climate summary. And this one is the one you want. Then you can just click on the state of what you're looking for. So let's try Arizona, and we'll look for the Sonoran Desert, which is down in the south. So if you just pick a city like this one, then all you do is just highlight with your click with your left button on your mouse and grab the data, and then right click on the blue part and hit copy. Then bring up Excel and just paste it in there, and we can change the font to make it smaller so it fits better. We'll make it to 11. Then we can double click here on the A, and you can spread out the cell. And then if you click, take your shift key and hold it down and then click, you can make those, select those, and then take your mouse with your left and button, click, hold it down, and drag it up to 15. Makes them all the same size. Okay. Now what we have to do is convert the data into centigrade or Celsius, and then the total precipitation into millimeters. So if you click on a cell and you hit an equal sign, then type 5 divided by 9 times the cell. Oops, I'll put a parentheses here. Minus 32 degrees. So that'll convert that into Celsius. And then click on the cell, make it so you can see the plus, and then take your left, click your left click button, and then hold it down, and then if you slide your mouse over, you can fill in the cells so you get to convert it. Then if you take all those cells and highlight them down, you can do that again. So you can click the left button, hold down, and you can let go and fill in. So you have both the average max and the min, and what we want is the average. So equal, and we can type in average, and then the parentheses. Then we come to our data, take the left mouse, take your mouse, do the left click, hold it down, and then drag down, and then let off, and then type in your parentheses and hit enter. Now I'm going to bring this over, drag, so I click my left button, hold it down, drag the mouse over to all the cells, and then let go. Okay, so now we've got the average, whoops, average, mean, temperature, and this is centigrade. Oops, we can just get rid of that. Put in C. Okay, now we want to get the precipitation. So this will be average total precip. This will be millimeters. So I click on the cell, put an equal sign, and then 25.4 times, put the asterisk, and then you click on the cell with the precipitation, hit enter. Now you click on the cell, get to the plus, click left key, hold down, and drag across, let up. Now we got those converted. So now we're ready to make our graph. One of the things you might want to do is make these are all formulas, so we can do we can copy, and then we can paste special. Let's do this, paste special, and then we want values, and then just hit enter right on top of the cells. So now you can see that these are values that we've created. Now let's make a graph. So we insert, we're going to do a line graph, and you click there. Okay, so we can drag it down. Make it right here. Okay, now we want to right click on the graph, click select data, and we want to add data. So this will be precipitation. Now we want to get the values, so we come up and here's our precipitation, so we highlight that. Now we're going to just go through the December, and we hit OK. And we add another one, and this will be temperature. And we click right or left click on that, and we go to temperature. So I'm going to click the cell. I'm just going to hold down my left button and click highlight the cells. And then we click there and click OK. Now I can add the horizontals by just click there, click on that, and move that out of the way. And here it is, January, February through December. So I highlight that with my left, and hit enter, hit OK, hit OK. Alright, so I've got precipitation and temperature. I can click on these lines and hit delete. And what I can do now is I want the temperature to have the another axis. So I click on it, and then I with my left click, then on the right click, I do format data series, and then I click secondary axis and hit close. Now I've got two axes. Now I need to do a scale so that this axis here, which is precipitation, is twice that is temperature. So if we just click here on the left click on the axis, highlight the numbers, then I right click and I hit format axis. Now let's set this to 0, and I click fixed. Let's make this 100, and then I click OK. Now I click on this one with left click, then I right click, oops, then I right click, and then hit format axis, and I'm going to put 0, and now I'm going to make this 50, so it's directly in half. OK. So now I've got temperature and precipitation. Now I need to add the labels for the axes. So you go to layout, left click, and then a chart axes, left click, and then the horizontal, and then come down to title below the axis. And then I just type in this is month, hit enter. And then I can click axis title, so the primary vertical, which is on the left, rotated display, and then type in precipitation and parentheses new millimeters, enter, and X titles I can do secondary vertical, rotated display, put temperature, and in the parentheses here I can type in a lowercase o and then a uppercase C, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight with my left click on my mouse, highlight the O, then go to home and font, and then I can make superscript, and now I've got a degree C. If I want to make it in black and white, I might click on the temperature with my left click, then I right click and do Format Data Series. Here I can do line color, solid line, and we'll make it black. Then the line style, we'll make it solid. Hit enter. Now the precipitation, click it with left, then right click, Format Data Series, and we'll do line color, solid line, black, line style. This time we'll choose like a long dash. Enter. Now if we want to get, you can enter a text box where we can add in the annual precipitation and the average temperature. But first we need to calculate, well, we don't need to calculate, it's already calculated. So here's the annual, that's the average annual temperature, mean, and then this is the total precipitation. So we can click on our graph, insert text box, and we can put in average, mean, temp, and this is 20.3, and then type in the O and then the capital C. Okay, we need to extend our, let's make drag this over, highlight, drag it over, and then make that text box bigger. Then we grab the O, so we're using the left mouse button and then holding it down and highlighting it, and the font, and then hit superscript. And then we come here and we want total precipitation. We'll put a capital P. And put in, this is millimeters, and it was 299.7. Then I'm gonna put a parentheses in here. Okay, and then I'm gonna move that around. You can also move these boxes, drag them, and maybe you want to try a dashed line, so highlight that so it shows up better. Data series and line style, we'll make it a short dash. Okay, now maybe I'll bring that back over, and this we can bring over. Okay, and there you have it.